Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, but if you haven't, my name is Anna and I'm here to show you my Panda palette for this year. I've been working on this now for 5 months, which is kind of crazy, and I'm going to show you how I'm doing. It's almost been half of the year. I only have another month and then we'll be at the halfway point, and I feel like I'm doing well, but I'm not sure I'm doing well enough to be able to finish it in a year. Who knows? I might have to up my uses a little bit more if that is going to happen. I don't think there's any more to tell you. Actually, there's one thing. My Level Up palette, this one, I haven't updated you on it because I haven't filmed in a very long time because I just haven't felt like it, and I was just really excited to get my Panda palette out and update you on that one, but I will update you on the Level Up palette as well. It's just that I've decided I'm gonna reach all of my uses, all my goals on that one before I show it to you, and then I can roll in something new for level 5. And it's gonna be another week or 2. So I feel like I should have something on my lips. Let's see what I have. I have this very cute Hello Kitty lip oil from a brand called Smoothie. And I have a little cut on my lip and it's so painful, but maybe it will help if I have a little something on. Okay, so we are ready. I just need to have my numbers out. Okay, so I have all of the numbers in front of me, and I'm just gonna tell you how I've been doing in each shade. First of all, I don't think I mentioned, if you haven't seen any of my other updates or my intro, I am working on my Huda Beauty Light Nude Obsessions palette, and I'm doing it because there's a theme on the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group. The theme for this year is Old Faithful, and I'll have the creator and the link and everything down below. And this is definitely an Old Faithful palette for me. You'll be able to see soon how much I've actually used this, and I started the year also with lots of uses. So what I'll do is I'll just pop up a picture of what this palette looked like in the beginning of the year, like January 1st. So this is what it looked like, and then this is what it looks like right now. So you can see some definite changes, lots of new pans, and I will then have pictures of what it looked like last month compared to this month, and I'll talk to you about each shade. So the first one is, just call it shade number 1, and I've used this one 6 times this month. I'm wearing it today for the 6th time, and I'm trying to kind of work my way, so that I can get like side pan up here, and then I can work my way down instead of having like a pan in the middle and lots of eyeshadow on the sides. So we'll see if I can do that pretty soon. And I've used that one a total of 37 times this year, which I feel like is pretty good because I think that's my least favorite shade in the palette. Then the second shade I've used 13 times. It's the Shimmery Purple. Did I say 13? I've used it twice this month for a total of 13 uses. So only twice, mostly because I used it only once last month as well, mostly because this palette has some purples in it, and I've been using some other purples, and this one has just not been a focus shade. But this one is pretty thin all around because it shattered once, and I lost a little bit of product and had to repress it, so it's a slightly crumbly shade. So I'm a little scared to use it and travel with it, especially. The third shade I've used 6 times this month, and hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit of pan expansion in that one. I think I've used it a total of 37 times. I don't think it's going to take me much longer to use that one up, actually. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. And then the fourth shade, I used 6 times this month. I had a goal to hit pan in this one again. This is a repressed shade. It broke and I had to repress it, and I have a video on that. Oh, it was in my last update, I think. And yeah, I repressed it. I was really trying to hit pan on it this month, but I didn't, which I'm a little bit sad about, but it is what it is. But I have used that one 27 times in total, which is nice. The fifth shade in the palette, I've actually used 7 times this month. There is not much left in this shade. It's like every time I use it, it's very powdery at this point, and every time I use it, I can just tell that it's getting lower and lower, lower and lower, and it might be my first shade empty maybe next month if I decide to do that. I'm not sure yet if I want to finish it yet or if I want to keep it in the palette a little longer. But yeah, it will be gone soon. I used that one a total of 48 times, so that is kind of crazy. And then the sixth shade I only used once, and I've only used it once both in March, April, and May. I only used it once every single month. That's not good. I've only used it a total of 7 times this year. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is that just, it's not tempting to reach for at all. Maybe at some point this year, maybe in the summertime, we'll see. But I feel like I need to use it more than once in June. That is going to be my goal, to use that one more. Shade number 7, I only used once this month for a total of 17 uses. And shade number 8, which is one of the eyeshadows that I feel like have the most progress, because I used it 9 times this month for a total of 33. And I can definitely tell that it's getting harder and harder to use, and I might need to repress it. But I know both this one and the light pink, once I repress them, they're going to get really powdery, and they're just gonna fly by. So I'm just holding off a little longer. And then shade number 9, the darker brown, the hardest one in this palette to get any progress on. This one took me forever to hit pan on. I did that last year, and I've actually used this one 13 times this month for a total of 57 uses this year. And I don't think the pan has expanded much at all. Some of those 13 uses comes from, and also some of the uses in the light pink come from a little Franken shade that I made, and it is completely empty. I used this one quite a bit in the beginning of the month, and then, so I'm not actually sure how many of those 13 uses are this one. I'm gonna guess like 6 or 7 uses in this one, and then the rest are from just using it on its own. So maybe not that surprising that the pan hasn't expanded that much. Let's say there are like 5 or 6 uses where I've actually dipped my brush into the palette. But still, what is that sound? Okay, don't mind that. So yeah, it hasn't really changed much, but I'm just working with it. And if that is the only eyeshadow left in this palette by the end of the year, and I can actually finish the rest of them or get close, I will be very happy. And then there's one more Franken shade that I haven't used this month. Might have used it once, but if I did, that was the one counted use in this shade in that case, because this is a mix of the 2 shimmers down here. Once this one broke, I just decided to take a little bit of it, mix it with the bottom one, and make a nice, I mean, it's very similar to the one shade that broke, but it's a little bit warmer, I guess. I haven't used this since I repressed it, as I said, or maybe once. But I've decided that I'm gonna create like how I'm gonna tell you this. I have an app where I track all my uses, and I have all of the shades down here. And then I'm gonna make a shade number 10, like the Huda Beauty shade 10, or just call it Franken, I haven't decided yet. And I'm gonna start tracking how many uses it takes for me to finish this whole thing. And then once I've finished it, I'm going to count that towards these two shades. That's the way Sofia Alexandra does it, and I'm gonna do it like that for this one. In previous Frankens, I have just counted the two shades that I made the Franken of. I counted both of those as one use each, but I don't want to do that for this. There's a lot of eyeshadow in here, and this is going to take me a while, so that is that. And that is actually my update. I didn't tell you how many times I had used all of the eyeshadows in total. I've used them 53 times in total. And so far this month, I've done my makeup 27 times. But I've only had one makeup-free day. I'm filming this on the 28th. But I'm not bringing this one with me for the rest of the week because I'm going away. I'm bringing other eyeshadows because I need a little break. And then on Monday, I'm going to start working on it again. I feel like it's the perfect palette for just very simple work looks. So that is mostly what I do. Just slap it on and go to work, and it works really well for that. And then I can kind of do other more fun looks on the weekends. And today is Wednesday, and I also like to do fun makeup on Wednesdays. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to, like, my updates and my schedule probably won't be uploading every Saturday for the rest of the year. Might be a little bit less than that. I will tell you why at some point, but there's just a lot going on. I'm not going to tell you more than that, actually, but at some point the videos will change a little bit, and yeah, you'll just have to wait and see, and subscribe so that you won't miss it when I upload that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!